Welcome back, everybody. It's Jeff again with J&K Stay in Vegas with another episode of Walk with Jeff. If you couldn't tell, we are here right outside of Red Rock Casino Resort and Spa. This is very much on the west side of town in the Summerlin area. In fact, you can see a little bit of Red Rock Canyon. I'll tell you more about that in a little bit, but I know there's quite a few people that kind of want to get off the strip and come up here to a little bit, 20 minutes, I guess, about from the Las Vegas Strip and kind of check things out. So my goal here is to show you, not necessarily what's inside Red Rock, because we've already done a where's my coffee, where's my room, but more so to give you an idea of what is around here at Red Rock and to kind of show you places that you can just walk to that you can visit when you're here staying at Red Rock Casino. So with that in mind, let's get our 30-minute timer set. You probably can't see it very much there. And let's get to walking. And hopefully we don't get hit. So we've done some other walks around here, but it's been quite a while. And most of the time, if you're probably staying here at Red Rock, you're probably going to be having your own rental car, or you're going to have family here in town to maybe drive you around. But just in case you're coming here and you kind of just want to walk it and not deal with the strip and walk around, this is kind of that video for you, because there's actually a lot around here that you can take advantage of. I'm going to show you that going this way. I'll make sure I get the light here. So if you just cross the street, this is Charleston. Again, if you remember some of our other videos, Charleston goes all the way downtown. Barely making the light. So they call this Canyon Pointe over here. So it's basically a shopping center. You go down here, lots of different places to take advantage of. A lot of local places as well. And some other chain things. We got a Best Buy across the way over there. A Ross. And I believe a Lowe's down there, but there's also, I want to say a Marshall's, but we'll get up there and we'll see. There's also a whole bunch of restaurants, grab and go, of course, you know, fast food restaurants, all that stuff over here on the right-hand side. I'll show you what that is. But this area over here is very, very busy. Gets a lot of traffic, especially on the weekends, and you'll see why. We got this newer place called Bob's Furniture that's over there. Have not been in it, but they're doing a lot of commercials around here. They might have one in your neck of the woods, but it's, I think, of one of the kind of first furniture stores that's kind of popping up here in Las Vegas. Office Depot as well. So basically what I'm telling you is, again, this video is to give you an idea. If you're just doing what I'm just doing, walking across the street, and you wanted to see what was around here within walking distance, in case you wanted to, you know, get out of the casino environment and all that, and for that matter, just maybe even taking a walk like we're doing today. This Freed's dessert shop here, it is extremely good. They have a few locations around town, but very, very good desserts, cakes, all that stuff. Bowlology, Akai Island Bowls, and the Good Feet store. Speaking of walking. And I know our European friends, subscribers on the channel, will think, no big deal. And wow, in America, you have a roundabout? Yeah, we've got a few of these in town. Not a lot. But boy, for us Americans and especially the Las Vegas drivers, boy, they cannot handle them. And coming around this corner, you'll see the reason why this area gets so much attention. We have our Costco here. And we live quite a ways away from this Costco, but it's literally the closest one. There's only about 3, maybe 4 in town. And as of late, it is even more busy than it even is regularly. So this Costco's over here, so if you have a Costco card and you need to pop in real quick and you're just staying up at Red Rock, we got a big old Costco here. This Rocco's New York Pizza. Had it once before, never vlogged it. It was way before that. I need to go back in there and try that. You know me, I like some pizza. It's one thing, food-wise, I think I could be a little bit of an expert on. But I'm going to show you what's kind of in this little shopping center as well. We're going to take a circular approach to it. Of course, they got your Costco fuel station over there as well. Banking, Wells Fargo over here. And in the air, I wish I could give you some smell-o-vision. Sometimes I don't want to when we're on the Strip or down on Fremont Street. But this time I wish I could, because some really good food smells in the air. Smell a lot of Asian food. Could be coming from Payway over here, which is kind of like the grab-and-go PF chains, I guess. That's what I hear. I've never tried it, actually. Coffee Bean, Jamba Juice is over here. And you can see Red Rock right over there. Just making a big circle right now. But this is, whenever you hear somebody talk about Summerlin, this is really Summerlin proper. Where we've got downtown Summerlin, we've got where the Vegas Golden Knights practice, obviously Red Rock, and lots of shopping. Summerlin was actually started a little bit north of here, but everybody kind of consider this like the heart of Summerlin. So if we were to continue down this way, you really just have homes and really nice neighborhoods, actually. And if we went down further, there'd be Queensridge, it's called. That's where a lot of celebrities live on this side of town. It's gated, guard gated for that matter. And like I said, if you've been following some of our live streams, we're going to have some more videos, a new series coming on our channel. Speaking of neighborhoods in Vegas, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't subscribed, make sure and do so. We got a lot of content on our channel and even more coming here in 2025, and we don't want you to miss any of it. If you're thinking about moving to Vegas or just moving within Vegas, you know, Jeff's a realtor, and I can help you out with that. But our new series is kind of going to give you some familiarity of some of the areas around town that you may have just heard about, but you don't know anything about. Whenever I'm interested in another city, I always think, well, what's around a particular place, right? And you really don't know. A lot of vlogs will just kind of skip over. And I had a really nice comment lately that they're like, thank you for showing where like the elevators are in relation to, say, pool, all that stuff. So that's what I do, because it can kind of get disorienting, especially when you get overwhelmed by the Las Vegas properties. This Distill Bar, they have quite a few locations here in town. There are a lot of these type of bar, pub kind of things. Distill is one of them. We have PTs all over town. They're like almost Starbucks. They seem like they're on every corner, and various other places just like that. So I'll go over here, show you what's over here. You never know if somebody's going to wait for you or not. So I just want to make sure somebody doesn't come just blowing through a stop sign. Most of the time, I will admit, when I'm doing these Walk with Jeffs, I don't trust people that they're going to actually see where I'm going. But I've found actually, in Las Vegas, drivers get a lot of crap. Rightfully so, being a local here. But I found when I've walked, a lot of people stop and they're aware of you walking, which is kind of nice. So over here, we got some chain restaurants. We got Olive Garden right over here. We've got BJ's. If you don't know what BJ's is like a, well, they got craft beer, pizzas, and what I really like here is this chicken parmesan. It's really good. And good place to go, especially if you're staying, see, right across the street. There's Red Rock again. If you just want to kind of get out of some of those casino prices, even though, you know, chain restaurants these days aren't exactly cheap. I'll show you from the other side, you get a better look at it. So over there on the right hand side is Olive Garden, right over there. And like I said, this is BJ's over here. Pizzas are pretty good. They're more of the deep dish kind of vibe. But they do get pretty busy, especially when it gets closer to dinner time. But you could always get something to go if you didn't want to sit down and you were staying across the street. They do have a lot of the curbside service. So we'll go back within here so you can kind of see a few more things. Any cities that I'm interested in, again, it's like, it's really nice to know what's kind of outside, say, of a hotel, especially here in Vegas. I know a lot of people like to escape, say, Fremont, just kind of chill when they come to Vegas. And Red Rock's that vibe. And if we go, like I was saying earlier, if you were to take Charleston, which we just crossed the street earlier, and you were just to go up, you would eventually get to Red Rock Canyon. Now, could you walk there? Sure. It's going to be a hell of a walk, though, just to let you know. That's more of a drive thing. Plus, they have the scenic drive. And so you probably don't want to hoof that one. And also, again, folks, just a reminder, these videos are recorded in 4K HDR, which is about the best color and quality you can get. So if you've got a 4K TV, make sure your YouTube settings are set on that. And a lot of the OLED TVs, they have the HDR function. And YouTube should recognize that. There's some of the establishments we were talking about earlier, like Freed's, Bowlology, and a nail place over here, and a dental place. As you can see, we just did a loop here. Got Costco head, but we'll veer to our left this time, so we can check that out. So let's get some ideas of some prices here. But I'll be trying this, that's for sure. 2 cheese slices and a 20-ounce soda for $8.99. Man, you can't beat that. You get a student special for $1 cheaper. Cannolis, nice. Maybe that'll be in an upcoming video, you never know. I gotta get back to the sidewalk here so I don't get hit. But kind of like most Costco's, if you're gonna come here, you've got a Costco membership and you're staying at Red Rock, it's a very good idea to get here right when they open. Because anytime after that, even an hour after that, it gets pretty darn busy. And lately it's even been more busy. In fact, as I was saying earlier, this is our Costco, even though it's pretty far away from us. And I was just getting a couple of things. And the lines were, even for self-checkout, were all the way down. About halfway down the main aisle. Yeah, even for self-checkout. Pretty crazy. I'm kind of doing a wander stumble here just while these people go through, because I don't actually want to cross the street when they're going, because it'll end up causing a massive traffic jam, even though I shouldn't care. With the roundabout and everything else, gets a little crazy. So yeah, Costco parking lot filled all the way to the brim on these outside edges as well. And if you stand here for a few minutes, which we're not going to, you can see how many people almost sideswipe each other on this roundabout. But we're going to keep walking here. Show you kind of around this area. It's a pretty big Costco. And I'm going to go up here on the left, show you some of that. And being that this is just right across the street from Red Rock, all these stores, shopping, all that, it's really convenient. I go up here, so again, I don't get sideswiped myself. Even though that's kind of debatable. So even this back parking lot is pretty full. But I really like this area of Summerlin. A lot of trees, not so deserty. And we're pretty high in elevation. We're like over on this side. that is. Almost 3,000 feet. So we will get snow on this side of town because we are higher. We're like a big bowl over here. Going right in the sunlight, but maybe you can see that. That is Lowe's. Now we'll walk back down here and show you what's down here, and then make our loop around back to Red Rock so you can see that really not far at all. Even if you have some mobility issues, if you've got somebody in a wheelchair, it's pretty easy to get over here. Got nice sidewalks, as you saw. And for the most part, people do pay attention to you. Don't take it for granted, though. But yeah, there is the Red Rock Hotel and Casino straight ahead. And if you missed it earlier, we definitely did a where's my coffee, where's my room? Excuse me. If you don't know what those are hotel tours. And like to keep it really detailed on those tours, and we keep to the right-hand side so you can get a really good idea of the pathway to travel and where everything is. Check out the series on our channel. I have a whole playlist, 45, 47 some videos of hotel tours under the playlist Where's My Coffee, Where's My Room. Now that's not all the hotels, it's about 3/4 of them. There are sometimes some smaller properties that really don't warrant doing a full tour. The video would be 3 minutes long. Say like the Silver Sevens or something like that. There's that Bob's Furniture I was telling you about. Quite a bit of parking up here on this side. During the holidays, of course, it gets pretty darn busy here. Got Ross over there, Office Depot. In case you need to do, save a little money instead of a business center at the hotels. You can run over here to Office Depot, take you a 5-minute walk. Might be something that you'd want to do. And for that matter, maybe you just get out for the walk anyway. Around here first thing in the morning, especially if you're coming here in the height of summer, really good idea to get out early. There's some puppies. So yeah, you've got Best Buy right there. That's the last one over there. If you do any brick and mortar electronic sales and shopping, they still got Best Buys. I head back here so we can get to the sidewalk again. Might have to skedaddle a little bit through the bushes here. We're going off-road and I'm walking with Jeff. That's okay, we got this. Although I think I'm gonna have to go back. Yeah, there's no sidewalk on this side, and that right side gets pretty crazy. A lot of people are turning right. So they're going back on our 215 freeway. 215 is a freeway that kind of goes around the valley for the most part, with a few exceptions. This part with all the palm trees always reminds me of like Beverly Hills, all that. And some of the areas of Summerlin are definitely Beverly Hill prices as far as home values. No joke on that. But like I was saying earlier, it's a lot better than dealing with some of the, what you would typically think of Vegas with the sand and all that. Being we're a little bit higher in elevation on this side of the valley. A lot more greenery, a lot more plants, and in this case palm trees as well. All right, let's get across the street here. I'll just take you just into the outskirts of Red Rock Casino, that is. Look at all the nice flowers here. It's a beautiful March day. If you missed what the weather's like in March, you should check out our YouTube shorts or on Instagram or on TikTok. Kind of give you an idea of what days and nights and the weather's like here in March. Listen to all those wonderful birds up there. Listen to them. Is this Vegas? Yeah, it actually is. A lot of bird talk and singing. How cool do they sound? You can hear a lot of birds if you go to Flamingo and the flamingo habitat, but here at Red Rock, a whole bunch of birds chirping. And if you were out here first thing in the morning when there's hardly any people around, hardly any traffic, that'd be ideal. And you get somebody that's not even paying attention. You got to stare them down. This place is more on the newer side. I love all the water features and everything around here. It's just very nice to come up here and experience a little tranquil environment, different from the Strip. Look at how pretty those flowers are. Great pictures you can take at nighttime, by the way. It's got some really pretty lighting. I always like to know where a good place for like pictures are and everything. Of course, right now the sun's blinding me right now. Got Yard House over here.
My God. That's a nice one. That's the blue.
I get myself out of the sun here so I can actually see. One of their parking structures is on this side, and then they have a east garage on the other side of the property. And looking back, you can see Yard House getting pretty busy, and just like that, our 30 minutes is done. So thanks everybody for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big old thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, it's absolutely free. Turn on bell notifications, you'll be alerted to all these videos and more. Like I said, we've got a lot coming up here in 2025. A lot of playlists on our channel that you can binge watch. And we invite you to check out all those videos. All right, everybody. Until the next one, stay safe and stay silly. Goodbye, everybody. And if it's open,